Oh, mother of pearl. Another goddamn zombie outbreak in 2026. You can't write this stuff. I swear to God, it's like a sequel. Oh God Almighty. Oh Lord, it's you again. It's all of you. Oh God. Well, look at that schmeat. Huh? Look at it. God damn. Alright. Just like the first time. Let's do this. "28 years later, The Bone Temple." It is the sequel of 28 Years Later that obviously came out last year, but it is not directed by the same director that directed it 28 Years Later. It is directed by Nia DaCosta, which of course we all know her from directing the remake, or I guess the reboot of The Candyman, which for me, I had no problem. You know, a lot of people have had a problem with that movie. For me, I thought it was pretty good. Obviously, it wasn't the best. I still preferred the original Candyman, but you know, she did what she needed to do, and I enjoyed it. And as well, she did The Marvels, which at that point, it wasn't horror and thriller. It was more of obviously a superhero film, and that really got mixed reviews. I personally did not like it whatsoever. It lost a lot of money, by the way. I feel like the 28 franchise is becoming less and less about actual zombies and fighting zombies. It's becoming two movies combined in one. Just like 28 Years Later, it was two movies in one. Obviously, it was the whole zombies and the outbreak, as well as a family story. This new one is technically like that, but without the family stuff. But technically, it's not about zombies because you don't really get to see much zombies in this. Yes, it's to the point where obviously a lot of these characters, when zombies come, they defeat them real quick, like it's nothing, like an ordinary Tuesday. And at that point, I'm thinking to myself, okay, as a fan of zombies and movies about zombies and shows, I like it when people get terrified of them and kill them in a very creative way. I don't like it to the fact that zombies are just kind of like deers that you can hunt for fun. And so that was the only thing that I was kind of taken off, is that this movie is not about zombies per se. It's more of what is the meaning of the undead, I guess you can say. 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple, it is about Dr. Kelson finds himself in a shocking new relationship with consequences that could change the world as they know it. And Spike's encounter with Jimmy Crystal becomes a nightmare he can't escape. I want to start off by saying how good Jack O'Connell is in these horror films. Obviously, we know him in The Sinners, the white guy that wants to make everybody vampires and yada yada. This film, he plays a person, a Jimmy, I guess he's a Jimmy Crystal, and he has a Jimmy gang who everybody is named Jimmy and wears blonde wigs. It's literally a gang, or if anything, if you want to call it a satanic crew, because obviously Jimmy Crystal is the son of Satan himself, and he wants to just transform everybody into Satan, and whatever Satan says, you know, down there, Jimmy Crystal, you know, just eats that up, and in his mind, he wants everybody that he encounters with his gang to just pay the price for charity. He is just a vicious, horrible person in this film. He knows how to play these awful human beings. He is so sneaky in his character portrayal of just how he just handles every project of being this horrible human. It's just so spot on. Now, obviously, the best character, in my opinion, hands down, is Dr. Kelson, who is Ray Fiennes's character. And he is just absolutely amazing. Obviously, in the first 28 years later, he was amazing. We didn't get to see him as much, obviously, because he was more towards the end of the film, but obviously he is more in this film. The relationship that he had with this alpha zombie, who obviously is named Samson, honestly, at points, hilarious, because he dances with him, and just the moments when they're together, it's just he's trying to explain to him like he's his own son, like he's his own creation, like he's the Frankenstein and he's the doctor, and he's just trying to tell him what the meaning of life is, that he knows there's something behind the undead eyes. He wants to just know and find a cure in a way that the undead can become living again. The chemistry between these two is hilarious, but at the same time so wholesome. And I couldn't help myself but smile when they were together. That the moments that he was always on the film, I knew that was going to be such a great scene, especially towards the end. It's a rock fest, and the way that he just portrays everything that happens at the end, absolutely stunning. It is rock hard. Now, the only thing that I have to say that I thought that it could be better was Alfie Williams' character Spike. Now, yes, you know, we saw him in the first 28 years later, and yes, he is just trying to make his dad proud, and he's trying to make this whole village proud to kill his first zombie. And in this film, obviously, he gets captured by Jimmy Crystal's gang, his cult. And it's just every single moment that I'm with this character, Spike, it's just, there's no character development with this person. Yes, I get it. He is trapped, he is scared to death, but every single time I'm with this Spike person, it's just, it's literally him just being being shaken up, that doesn't know what to do. And obviously we don't know if it's been months or you know, weeks and whatnot, but it's just, there is no character development. I would love to see him all of a sudden just, you know, stand up for himself and be like, hey, you know what? I'm going to kick your ass, and just like fight the Jimmy gang and like, you know, start punching or start, you know, bow and arrowing, and nothing happens. Like nothing happens. He gets frightened. He gets so submissive to Jimmy Crystal and the gang that he doesn't do anything. Obviously, he has this chemistry with the girl in the gang, and you know, she's like a sister to him at the end. But every single time we see him, he's just like a afraid little puppy. Like,
oh my god, please don't do anything. Please don't do anything. It's like,
give me some character development. Give me some meaning like I can like you, that I want you to just get out. Because at this moment, I just die. If anything, like, try to do something. Be a man. Alright, with that being said, guys, let's do this. 28 years later, The Bone Temple. Do I recommend it? Yes, I do. Listen, I enjoyed the fact that, yes, it's two movies in one. I did prefer seeing the Jimmy Crystal gang more than the Dr. Kelson story. Either way, everything is shot beautifully, cinematically. It is shot to the point, especially at the end. And you all know, especially people that haven't seen this film yet, the ending, or I guess almost towards the ending, cinematically, it is a masterpiece. Now, yes, this movie is a zombie movie, but you get to see zombies every now and then. The only zombie that you get to see a lot is the Alpha Samsung, which obviously with this big long Schmidt, it's there, you know, we can't get rid of it, you know, it's always gonna be there. Obviously there's a point where it does cover up, but you know, his Schmidt is too big to not be on camera, obviously. But I had fun with this. Score-wise, I would have to give this a 8.5 out of 10. I enjoyed it, and listen guys, it's still January. When I heard that this movie was coming out in January, just like every other horror film that I've reviewed right now, or that I've seen, I thought to myself, oh, that's not good, because usually January films, horror films, or any kind of film, really just takes a dive. I was wrong.
She's really good.
So, what did you guys think of 28 years later, The Bone Temple? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Guys, what is your favorite, right now, 28 film? I personally, I enjoy this one, but nothing can beat 28 days later. It's something about it that's so nostalgic and such a cult classic to me. Guys, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel. As always guys, I have been Polly. This has been Cinepoly Reviews. And that is all guys.